Howdy, folks. Welcome to Mental Health Monday. My name is Kenneth Thomas, and on Mondays, I try to come live here and talk about different aspects of mental health. And, a little bit of housekeeping things here. If you are watching this on Facebook Live, you'll need to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook to give StreamYard permission. So that way, when your comments and stuff show up, that you'll be able to participate and I'll be able to see your comments and that kind of stuff while we're live. Now, today, what I wanted to talk about was back to school time. All right. And, in a lot of ways, this is kind of one of those really fun and exciting times in life, especially for young students and that kind of stuff. But it can also be something that is extremely stressful. All right. Now, kind of depends how you choose to look at these things and the kind of mindset that you choose to have is kind of really influence whether this is something that is exciting or something that is stressful. Sorry about that. Now, that's not to say that it can't be both exciting and stressful, but how much of one or the other is going to be very determined by kind of your mindset going into it. So one of the things that is exciting about this is a time of new beginnings. Okay. A lot of times the first day of school is one of the most exciting days for young kids. There's also one of those days that a lot of kids hate because summer's over and they're not getting to go and do all the fun stuff and everything that they would like to do. But that excitement can carry over into a lot of things. Building on that excitement, building on a love of learning and that kind of stuff can really help to make this a positive experience and something that they look forward to with excitement rather than something that they look forward to kind of dreading and stressful. Now, if you're somebody who has special needs students as your children, there's a lot of new challenges with this. Okay, especially like for us this year. One of our daughters is transitioning from her elementary school into I want to say they call it an intermediate school. It's not a middle school yet because that's a different school. Then there's high school. But she's changing to a different school, and she's got a little bit of stressful feelings about this because it's a whole new environment. There's going to be a lot of different kids because it's fed by different elementary schools, not just the one that she went to. She's going to have a new principal. She's going to have new teachers. The new teachers thing she's kind of used to, but there's a lot of things that go into this that she is just in a lot of ways overwhelmed. Now, the school system that we're in worked very well with our daughters. They got a lot of great programs that help out with that kind of thing. So there's a lot of things that we do ahead of time, meeting with teachers, finding out what kind of stuff that they have set up to help her out. Like there's a different lunchroom. She's not going to be in the one with all the students. There's one that's less students in there. And it's a little bit different setup and that kind of stuff. And it's going to be less overstimulating for her, which is a good thing. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, the daughter I'm talking about is level 1 ASD. Okay. So it's very easy for her sometimes to get overwhelmed and overstimulated. So there's a lot of different things that we're working on, making sure, getting in place. We're talking to her about a lot of these changes and that kind of stuff. And really trying to set her up for reasonable expectations about the different kinds of things that are going to change. Also, she's not really fond of going to school. Now, our youngest loves going to school, loves learning. She is the social butterfly. She is also apparently turning out to be a boy magnet, which has got all kinds of stressful implications for me in the future. But she loves to engage with people. She loves new things and new experiences. So it's a completely different type of situation with her. All right. So, so we're dealing with the two things. One with a daughter who's kind of stressing out about some of the things, and we're working with her to alleviate some of that and work toward getting her set up for success. And then we have the other daughter who is just excited for everything. Now, to add into my personal excitement, I'm kind of looking forward to them being back into that kind of routine. I'm looking forward to them not being around the house all day so that I'll have more time to get things done without having to worry about, oh, it's quiet. What are they up to? Um, and then there's another added stressful fact for it is that their first day of school, my wife Jessica is actually going to be out of town. She's going to be traveling to meet some of our business associates. She's taking a business trip up to Idaho Falls. So she's really excited about that. I'm excited for her. I kind of wish I was going to be able to go, but we don't want the kids missing their first day of school and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be here getting the girls off to their first day of school and that kind of stuff. So that is going to be kind of stressful for me because this is not normally something that I handle. But this is going to be a challenge for me, and it's also going to help me grow. So I'm looking at it as an opportunity for growth. I'm going to be getting a little bit more involved right off the bat, which is not something I normally do. And Jessica is doing a lot to help make sure that I'm set up for success with this as well. So hats off to her. She's got a lot on her plate with everything that's going on, and she's working hard to make sure that the girls are ready and I'm ready because she's going to be out of town. So it's one of those things where it's going to be a very busy time. It's going to be a very exciting time. But the biggest thing to remember is that there's just so many different ways that this can impact you. Okay, it can be. Uh, the biggest thing is not to let it overwhelm you or your students. Okay, and if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling that kind of stress and everything else, then the biggest thing is that you need to talk about it because it's in opening up and talking and seeking that assistance that um, you'll be able to make it through what is stressful and enjoy what is exciting. Okay. So that's kind of what I wanted to cover today. I appreciate y'all joining me here. For those of you who are catching this on Facebook, make sure you follow me so that way you'll get notices when I go live. If you're catching this on my YouTube channel, please like and subscribe. And if you've got different ideas that you want to see me talk about in regards to mental health or any of the other things, reach out to me. Let me know. I'm always looking, or I'm always open to suggestions on that kind of stuff. So until next time, folks, peace, love, and photography. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. Have a great afternoon, and I will talk.